Right, this tutorial is going to show you how to collect the statistics to use for this part of the destination plan. You should make a decision as to whether or not you're going to plan to buy a house or to rent a house. Remember that this is just a plan. It's obviously not set in stone. It's there for you to develop skills to be able to use these facilities to create charts, graphs, and show some level 3 numeracy skills. So basically what I've done as part of my plan is I decided that in the future I might either like to try and get a job in Manchester or in Cardiff. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to investigate the house prices for those. This should take you roughly one lesson to do, no more. There is the potential for wasting time on this. If you're thinking you wish to live abroad, then you're going to need to use a different website than the one I'm showing you now. If you're going to be investigating house prices in the UK, this is probably the quickest way of doing that. Okay, so you should have the template open. You should be on the basic stats tab at the bottom to start this, and you're going to start populating this with either house prices or rental prices. Okay, the decision is yours. You choose one or the other. The skills are exactly the same. It's just you're going to have less in the price there. You'll have price per month for rental or house price there. I'm going to use house prices. Okay, the website you're going to use is Zoopla. Okay, and if you're going to do house prices as opposed to rent, you've got the two different ones here. Okay, I'm going to look at house prices. It works kind of the same. So if I start off, I'm going to type Cardiff into the search there. It gives me a little few stats about them. Once I put Cardiff in, I need to go back onto this menu and go to Cardiff house prices and values in here. Then as I go down here, I've got 155,000 records of that by any property type. You could have a look at different types. Say you just wanted to buy a flat, or you wanted to investigate the different types of property. It's good to have a range because it'll allow you to show some skills afterwards. Basically, I'm just going to go down and pick them out as I see them. What you're going to get is an estimated price here, and sometimes a not known. You'll just have to skip past those. So I'm just going to collect 20 pieces of data, of current data for the house prices in Cardiff. I'm not going to worry about where they are. I'm just going to look at what type of house they are, how big they are, how much they cost. So for example, this top one here is £208,000. It's a semi-detached house and it has 2 bedrooms. So I'm going to go back to my this one here. So £208,000. It was a semi-detached. I'm going to use a code for it. It's less for me to type, and it was 2 bedrooms. And then I'm going to flick back here. I'm going to skip past the not knowns. I'm going to skip past outliers. I mean, £1 million house isn't going to be affordable, and it's going to skew results when we do stats. So it's always best. You don't have to, but my recommendation is you skip these extreme outliers. Okay, the £1 million houses. You might want to cap it and say, well, I'm only going to go up to say £300,000 and leave it at that. So the next one I'm going to go to is this one here. Now this doesn't have a summary of it here, so I might click on it just to see if I get anything extra when I come out of this. It's not giving me much property details really, so I'm just going to flick back, ignore that one. There's plenty to choose from. I'm going to go to this one here now. So 143,000, we've got semi-detached, 2 beds. So I'm going to go back and type that in. Okay, so it was 143,000, semi-detached, and it was 2 bedrooms. Okay, on that there. And like I say, you can get a variety of these, so you should actually get to understand now how we're going about doing this. So there's a flat, 160,000, 2-bed flat. Another flat here, we've got terraced house. There's plenty of this information. It shouldn't take you too long to get that information in there. Do not spend ages wasting time just, browsing through properties. We're just looking to get the statistics for them. Once you've finished on Cardiff, you go to your second choice. You go to Manchester, on there that I chose. Obviously yours might be different. Click search. And remember, you go back onto this part up here once you've got that into there and choose the next one to look at. Computer's freezing up just for a second. Okay, so Manchester house prices and values here, and again we've got the different types on these. Skipping past the not knowns, picking up the information that I need. Again, there's probably, I don't know how many, there's going to be a lot of these, 490,000. So there's plenty to choose from, and you can do these if you want to, just to pick them out perhaps a bit quicker if you want to look at the other ones. With regards renting, you've got Manchester flats to rent. So if you were going to do renting instead of that, click on those and you can scroll down. You've got them here on how much it is to rent per month in those. There, you transfer that information again across into there. So instead of having prices of the house, you'd have £750 per month, and these would be the same. Okay, so do not spend more than one lesson gathering that data.